While there are no signs of GTA 6 releasing anytime soon, players will have to stay content with roaming around in Los Santos and GTA 5 a little while longer. There are some amazing locations to see in the game, and in this video we take a look at the best locations to see once you're done playing the game. Stay tuned! Mount Chiliad. At the opposite end of the sea is the sublime Mount Chiliad. If you've completed the game but not taken the time to grab a cable car up or fly up to the top of the landmark, then you don't know what you're missing. It's at the top of the mountain. You can really take in the gorgeous sights of all around you. It's particularly magnificent to look at on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, or PC, and you're able to make out the tall Los Santos skyscrapers from miles and miles away. We recommend traveling there safely because if you lose your footing, it's a very long way down. The Fun Fair. Chances are you've been to the Los Santos beach already. It's a great place to pick up a jet ski, buy a mask, or just chill out and sunbathe. Not that you'll get any color, but did you know that rides at the Fun Fair are actually playable? Because it's not a hobby you can do with a friend, you can be forgiven for not knowing. For a low fee, you can take a roller coaster ride and just sit back. Do your thing as one of the 3 playable characters enjoys the ride. However, in all honesty, they'd probably enjoy it more than you do. Fort Zancudo. If you've not tried getting into Fort Zancudo, then you've missed out big time. It's extremely difficult to get near any of the helicopters, fighter jets, and tanks on the base given the soldiers on site. But if you use the invincibility cheat, then everything becomes easier. Only recently we did this and climbed all the way to the top of the control tower, taking a selfie as Franklin. The compound is full of mysteries and Easter eggs and is definitely a hotspot we'd recommend. Galileo Observatory. While we enjoy a good rampage like any other Grand Theft Auto player, once you finish the game you'll soon find that gets a tad tedious and repetitive, and that's why we recommend checking out the Galileo Observatory, which gives you a chance to admire all the scenery in front of you. A mission involving Michael DeSanta takes place here, but it doesn't give you time to explore. There always seems to be loads of fancy cars just waiting to be broken into, so if you need a set of new wheels, it's worth taking a trip there for that alone. If not, pay $1 and use the telescope. The sea. At first glance, you wouldn't expect the Los Santos Sea to contain much. The yacht shark, a few spaceship parts, and that's about it. However, there is a whole world worth exploring underwater, and we recommend acquiring the submarine in order to make this a lot easier. Whether it be the Crash Merryweather cargo plane, a UFO, a nuclear submarine, or a secret hatch, it's definitely worth venturing into the water to look around. Just don't drown, and don't get eaten by a shark. The Altruist Cult. You've most likely given the Altruist Cult a prisoner or two during your Grand Theft Auto adventures, but if you give them a certain amount, then things can take a sudden twist. The cult will turn on you as Trevor instead, attempting to feast on your most likely mangled insides. You can either choose to let them kill you or fight back, and we recommend the latter. The cult's base is the perfect place for you to engage in a shootout, and it's full of weaponry for you to pick up and collect. Vinewood Boulevard. It feels a little bit dodgy writing this, but if you're in the mood for a big killing spree, then it's worth just loitering around Hollywood Boulevard. This is the most populated area in the game, and now you've got the story out of the way. It's pretty fun to do. People will assemble in their masses just waiting for you to embark on your villainous rampage. It's also good to check out because it looks near identical to its Los Angeles counterpart, the Hollywood Boulevard. The jail. In Grand Theft Auto 4, you were able to check out the prison with relative ease. However, perhaps realizing that was a mistake, the bigwigs at Rockstar decided to make entering the Los Santos Penitentiary a lot more difficult. If you're able to enter the premises, you'll immediately accumulate a 5-star wanted level and have guards and other police officers firing at you. It's a creepy place to walk around, but it's worth the hassle given the sons of achievement you just can't get for staying alive. Just make sure to have a means of transport on your person. That's all for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching!